Last time on Ice Somnium Files, we completed Lien's Somnium for the first time, taking the gold safe route, which is him realizing that he does indeed love Kizzy. As a result, we got no info about the HB case, but we need to interrogate him anyway.
Normally, insomnia, you can see a person's true colors, who they really are. But you are different, Lien. Who you are on the outside is exactly who you are on the inside.
So, can you let me go?
Yeah, because he's
Now
not
you
exactly
know that I have nothing to hide, right?
smart enough to hide things.
Of frickin' course! I love her more than the Soyuz, or any space shuttle for that matter.
What?
What kind of comparison is that?
Exactly.
Like I said, I didn't see anything. There has to be a mistake.
Is that just the end?
Fine. Let's hold off on what you saw earlier. But I do have a favor to ask.
You want me to pick that lock? But I said I'm not gonna do that. I already told you, I'm not unlocking anything for anyone anymore.
No
Why
matter
not?
what.
What changed?
What if I told you I'll give you a whole photo album of Kizzy?
Wow.
Nah.
Way
In
to
order
go straight to
access the
bribery.
staircase, we need Lien's skills.
I can't get a warrant. It's a pain in the ass and it'll take too long.
It would also cause too much of a disturbance to destroy the door with heavy machinery. We need to keep this simple and quiet.
So we need to convince Lien.
Correct.
How are we going to do that?
Mizuki, you have a call.
From who?
I do not recognize the number. I cannot say.
Connect me.
Oh,
You.
We don't have time.
not who I was
Keep it short.
expecting.
I just sent you something.
Due to an improvement made a few years ago, the words in the sinker's brain can be converted into voice data and sent by a phone line, which is why Lien couldn't hear Mizuki's words this time. Very cool.
It's not fake. This is a real video. Trust me. Goodbye.
What's with her?
I don't know, but I have the video. I'm opening it.
Father!
Why is there no background
How
to
did
this
you do
video?
this?
There's nothing wrong with a parent caring for a child. If you continue to protest, I will force the issue. He's an ex-convict. You don't know what he's capable of.
And you're a bigot.
With a snap of my fingers, I could get him arrested again.
Like, come on, man. Just because you're a convict once doesn't mean you're a
No,
criminal
but-
now.
Kizuna, think about it. This is what's best for the both of you.
Yeah, no, you're a horrible person. Because the chances are anyone who says they love Kizuna
What was
after
that?
this is going to use her for their
Unknown,
money.
but it looked similar to a wing sync.
Okay, putting aside the masked woman part, let's just say the video is real.
It seemed to be Kizuna being threatened by her father, Richie, to break up with Lien.
But that's so mean.
Hey, you've been quiet a long time.
No, we haven't.
Listen,
Hold on, Mizuki. Don't tell him about the video. We may be able to use it as a bargaining chip.
okay. Lien, if you agree to my favor, I'll share something you will really want to know.
Something I'd want to know.
Come on, Mizuki.
Yeah, it's about Kizzy.
That's a low blow. Oh well. Gotta do what we gotta do, right? We made it in.
This is totally crazy. The cathedral is completely rebuilt.
6 years is enough time for that.
With Nai's finances, that is.
So, what are we doing here?
Ah, well,
We're looking for something. Seems to be sort of sacrificial pedestal. There was meant to be a safe behind the pedestal, right?
Oh, I never thanked you.
Thanked me?
You opened the staircase locks.
Oh, that? That's no big deal. For me, it's like opening a pickle jar.
There was a lot of
I
locks
see.
on that. Like a lot of locks. Really, Tamagotchi again? Lightweight this time, sure. We just do that to get more eyeballs as we go. About
Like
the
I promised,
information.
I'll tell you that thing I was talking about.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
Really?
This guy is an airhead.
He is.
You were talking about breaking up with Kizzy at the park earlier, right?
Yeah?
What if everything she said was an act? A lie?
She didn't mean it?
Right, she was lying to you. But she had to.
Because her father was forcing
Why?
her to.
Well, her father...
If you continue to protest, I will force the issue.
Her father is an arsehole.
With a snap of my fingers,
Pretty much
get him
what
arrested.
the answer is here.
Seriously? Ricci said that?
Yeah. So basically, she had to lie to protect you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew I didn't like that guy.
Isn't that a relief?
He plays
Yeah,
goody-goody, but he's just a
It hurts me to think
bigot and an
about what
arsehole.
went through her head when she said that stuff. But I guess I should be happy. Yeah!
Okay,
I'm
now,
having
don't
a
be too
very
happy.
difficult time understanding his type.
There should
You
be
know.
a hidden safe around here. I came here to look for it.
Is there hidden treasure?
If there is, we'll
Of
split
sorts.
it 50-50. But that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for a file. It might be a big lead.
A file?
Okay, so can we
Anyway,
start looking
where's this
properly
safe?
now?
Hold on, let me look.
Should I help too?
No, it's fine. I can just use my superpowers.
Your what?
Just
That's a
hold
good
on
way to
second.
put it. X-ray it.
What?
That's...
That's half a
Mizuki.
body.
I know.
Who's half a body?
Hiya!
Is it Date's?
This is...
You've got to be kidding.
No, it's not Date.
I do not know who this is, but...
It's the first
You're another
body.
victim of the HB case.
The one that was up at Misatan but got moved. Sweet Silent Fort, Mizuki Chapter 5 and 3. I can see the end's taking it well. Don't blame him, honestly. Not the first time he's had to deal with us in this shit.
That face.
Synthetic skin made from chitin. Often used for
Is
skin
that how you
transplants
pronounce
for burn
that?
patients.
I was full of chitin.
So there's no way of telling who this person really is by their face.
At the very least, it appears that terror got to them. The cut section is identical to the other victims.
Which would mean this person was in the Horodori Institute basement too.
It's
That
not.
would be the case. Estimated time of death is February 10th, 12 o'clock.
That's when...
Yes. Jin's left half that was found at the stadium had the same estimated time of death.
So is this Jin's other half?
Damn. I have no idea what's going on. All of this is totally beyond me.
I am also at a loss. But it is our job to make the incomprehensible comprehensible. What do we need to do to accomplish that?
Find leads?
What is the biggest lead that we have right now?
That's...
Oh,
Guess whatever
right.
she was looking at was really important. Something she didn't want anyone to know.
Tokiko's
Who
file.
is this body?
We should look through it now. That is the reason we came here after
Wait,
all.
was there a file in here as well? It's all good and well to say we should look through the file now, but look around the area. Ah, there it is.
It's a hidden safe.
Just as Shoma said.
The safe is in the wall.
Is there some kind of mechanism that slides the safe into the wall?
Like what?
That's
A
what we were looking
switch,
for.
a button, an input device?
Well, we're gonna try and find out, or we're just gonna break the wall down.
Hey,
Yeah,
what are you doing?
that's what I thought.
It was getting really annoying,
Mizuki's just gonna
so-
break the wall down.
What? Do you smash apart Rubik's Cubes to rearrange the colors?
Whatever, it worked, didn't it?
I feel like she
Escape
would.
room operators would hate you.
In any case, even I don't think I can get this safe open.
Then...
Funny you say that,
Right.
Iva, considering we were doing an escape
Hey,
room
Lien.
somnium earlier.
Yeah, got it.
Wasn't exactly the treasure you were hoping for, was it, Leanne? Half a dead body?
It's open.
There it is!
That the file you were talking about?
Probably.
I'm glad I could help, but I do not want to know what's inside. I
Fair.
don't want to get involved in any more trouble.
Very fair. I can understand that, Liam.
Now, Mizuki,
Yeah?
Right, reading it right to
it
left
is a
is
printout from a
Japanese.
PC. It begins like this. Everything is here for the Freyer. Tokiko Shigure.
So Tokiko wrote this?
Yes.
What does she mean by Freyer?
Terror. She
Unknown.
means terror.
Let's keep reading it.
Like, that's pretty obvious. Open up a random page and continued reading.
Tumors on the right side of the body. I only discovered these symptoms when he was 5 years old. He was taken by the Furuwe family, yes. But he is my son.
The
I
infuriate, that
spent
is.
all my days thinking about ways to save him. Then, Shikara reached out to me with a way to save Jin. When I first heard his idea, I was mortified and angry. His plan was this.
Cut him in half and reattach the
Kidnap a
parts of another
child
body.
with DNA as close as possible to Jin's, and transplant their organs as needed. The very idea made me tremble with fear and trepidation. But thinking about my son, I reluctantly agreed.
Okay.
Shikara began traveling the country to collect DNA samples from children in orphanages. After a while, he found a child with the exact same genotype as Jin. Uru Somizuki. He was 6 years old and held at Iowa.
Kara proving that
Late
he
at
is, once again, the
Shikara and
scum
I
of the
broke
earth.
into the facility, shot him with tranquilizers, and took him away. The transplants happened for years, more than a decade.
Oh, wow, okay.
From Uru's right half to Jin's right half. And ultimately, the right half of his face as well.
What?
All the while, Uru was under Chikara's complete control. He was
This
held
went on
captive
for
in the basement of
decades.
the Institute, like an animal raised solely to be Jin's donor.
So that's terror.
I went to go see Uru many times. It may sound hypocritical or contradictory, but I felt sorry for him. Uru desired my
So
love and
terror
attention.
is Uru.
He looked up to me.
And the reason why the
Even
left
though
side
he
of his
knew I
face
was
always
one
saw
of his
looked like Jin's is because Jin's right side of his face is Uru's.
I told him about the
Okay.
teachings of knives. This world is not real, and therefore, your pain is not real either.
That doesn't
That
really
is
help
what
the
I
fact that
distilled
he is
from
in
him.
pain.
His eyes
That he is
sparkled
being
with
tortured.
intensity as he listened.
Bloody
He
hell.
wanted to be useful to me one day, so he began studying. Over time, my doubts and guilts rose up inside
All these
me.
people deserve everything that
Suicidal
happens to them.
ideation became impossible to resist. One fateful day, I slit my wrists with the intention of ending my life. Fortunately or unfortunately, I failed.
Well,
I wavered
getting a bit
between
dark
life
there.
and death, but eventually recovered. And I was blessed with a revelation.
you went insane.
This
Yes,
world
we got it.
is only a simulation. I, of course, already knew this truth, as it was central to Nai's teachings. But in that moment, I truly understood the meaning behind those words. As I learned of the great deception that is this world, I lost all emotion.
Yeah, no. You had a life and death experience and you went insane. Skim through the pages so Ivor could scan everything.
Got it. Scan complete. I have already processed everything written there.
Thanks. But why did you show up all of a sudden?
I thought it would be easier to talk like this.
So the reason Tara appeared to be Jin is because it was actually Uru, and that's Uru's face.
That body was not a part of the HB case. It was already in the basement. Chikara must have been experimenting with different procedures before deciding on organ transplants. Therefore,
I don't know, like cutting two bodies in half right down the middle? And then you combine the left half of one with the right half of the other?
Yeah, no,
Tiny
that's...
bodies.
yes,
Mm.
it seems Chikara was attempting to combine the donor's right half with Jin's left half, which is why there are two slicing machines.
How would that even work?
It wouldn't. Which is why he came up with the organ transplant idea, which was far more realistic.
What about if there were tumors in the brain, though?
Right. The tumors appeared on the skin as well. Ultimately, it reached the right half of Jin's face. When I say right half, I mean from Jin's perspective. The tumors covered the whole right side of his face. Those were all removed.
Hence the
And afterward,
Titan.
the skin of the right half of Uru's face was transplanted onto Jin. The left half of Jin's face had a unique percent-shaped mark.
A percent-shaped mark.
After
Which,
Chikara left
for
Knives,
knives,
he
yeah.
became a follower of the cult called the Order of Percent. To them, the percent mark had a special meaning.
The mark of percent is a voice of the Creator.
More conspiracy theory.
Chikara would not dare remove such a sacred mark from Jin's face, which is why the left half of Jin's face was left untouched. Within the file were photos of Jin Furue and Uru Samazuki before the transplant. This is what Jin Furue looked like.
What?
That's a
I
big
understand
mark.
you want to say something, but please let me continue. Next is Uru. This is what Uru looked like.
Yeah.
What?
That's why we saw the left half of Jin's face on Terra, because that was actually Uru.
As indicated in the file, Jin Furue was Tokiko Shigure's son, and his father was...
Chikara.
37 years ago, when Tokiko was 23, she became pregnant with this
Wait.
child.
She was 60?
So the child the masked woman was talking about was Jin.
He looked very young for 60.
Okay. I don't get any of this.
I understand you are confused, so allow me to condense the information. After the transplant, Jin looked like this.
The right half of his face was Uru's. The left half was the original.
Untouched to preserve the percent mark.
What happened to Uru after he lost the right side of his face?
The part of his face that he lost was then covered by a chitinous material, a synthetic skin.
Okay, never mind.
Artificial skin?
That half of the body
Correct.
there is Uru.
The corpse is Uru Somazuki.
How can that be?
Technically, half of Uru Somazuki.
Where is the other half?
You already know.
On
The
Terra.
left half of the corpse at the stadium
Oh.
on the 10th. That was Uru too?
Yes. And of course, 6 years ago on February 10th, the body found at Devaita was Jin Furue's right half. So, this
So that's how
And
they were
this
perpetrating
are two
the
different people.
6 years apart thing.
It is easy to understand why the mistake of thinking they were the same person was made. Their faces are identical, besides the fact that they are mirror images. But that is not the only reason.
The genotypes
DNA
are
sample
basically
used for
exact
compa-
match.
When the body was found at the stadium, person was DNA taken from Jin's organs. The corpse had lost almost all of its blood, and the body was extraordinarily damaged by fire. Therefore, the DNA samples had to be taken from the organs found at the scene. And because those were originally taken from Uru, it of course follows that they match.
That's how the two bodies were determined to be the same person.
Yes,
But then who the hell is Terra?
edited by using a mirror image of the right side of his face. Jin never appeared publicly. The photos were all provided by him.
Ah, okay. So it was a cover-up.
Now we know who Terror is.
The diary in the basement of Horodori Institute. Terror definitely wrote it.
It was Uru being kept there.
Terror was Uru.
Undoubtedly.
But then who is Terra now?
Uru is...
Yes, he is no longer alive.
Uru died February 10th this year. What about the other victims? Who killed them?
Unknown.
Yeah, So who the hell is the Terra that we find in the correct timeline? The one that we got blocked on. Because that Terra had Uru's face.
Lien,
Kizzy,
what is going on here, Big Sis? I answered your call, that is why I am here, but I did not know he would be here.
Lien...
I know. Kizzy, I heard what your dad said, but I've cleaned up. I'm not gonna do anything bad anymore. I won't go to jail. Please, don't worry.
My father will never forgive you. What will you do about that?
I want to be your legs, Kizzy. And your wings. Let's
I
use
could
those
make some
wings and run
comments
away
here,
together.
but I
We can
won't.
fly as high and as far as we want.
It would
To
ruin the
ends of
nice
the
moment.
earth.
So you want to elope with me?
Yes, that's right. Kizzy, I'm gonna make you happy. I will never make you cry. I'll keep a smile on your face every day.
But what about your happiness? You being with me is going to take away your freedom.
No, that's not true. Being with you makes me happy. With you, I can fly. Let's go, Kizzy.
We already had this discussion when you uncovered the glass slippers.
Lien, I understand. Please, take me with you. Higher, farther, to the ends of the earth.
Of course.
Lien! What are you doing?
You know how dogs sometimes get so excited they poo? It's kind of like that.
What?
Well, let's
What?
begin. Start the music!
Oh god, we're gonna do this again. Okay.
Stuck in gum on my way to the station. The crowd squeezes out my frustration. And now I'm taking heat in the classroom. Oh well, I'll eat some donuts in the bathroom. Now I hear my friend got herself a boyfriend. They're going out for barbecue on the weekend. I see all of their smiles in the pics online. Wait, why is that making me cry?
You actually memorized the
Oh, my
dance?
Prince Charming, where can I find you?
Oh, I love it.
Remind you of the dream you share. But dreams are just for dreamers, lonely hearts and schemers.
This is gonna be something, isn't it, where they get all the models doing this dance.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Lonely girls across the world, let's wake up and fight. Worlds apart with beating hearts, unite the light through the night. The boys want to reach us, they'll have to keep up.
Just Mizuki there. Oh, I love it. I feel like she shouldn't have been able to bend her knee there if she's paralyzed like that. I mean, it depends on where she's paralyzed. If it was only like below the knee, sure, she still can't walk properly. But I assumed it was a case of she was paralyzed at the base of her spine, and that's why she
You truly
can't
are
walk.
too good to me.
Huh? Did you say something really nice just now?
No, I was just making fun of how simple you are.
Hey.
Well, I'm glad everything worked out. Happily ever after. Case closed.
I don't know about that. I don't think this is all so simple.
It's not.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Riichi's gonna be a
We
dick.
still haven't solved the HB case completely.
Oh, that too. Yeah, right.
That is not what I mean. There is a group of people on their way here.
What?
They will be here shortly.
How shortly?
Let's see.
Now.
Another 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Oh! Okay.
There they are.
The girl's there too.
Mr. Chieda said to get her back. Don't hurt her.
What about the guy and the other girl?
Can we kill them?
He didn't say no killing.
That makes things easier.
Who are these guys?
I believe Ricci hired them.
Yeah, that's
Jeez, way to ruin the mood. Get back
that's
to
a
you
little
two.
bit
I'll
overkill,
take
ain't
care
it?
of them. Lien, protect Kizzy.
Got it. They'll have to take Kizzy over my cold dead body.
I mean, that's their plan. But it's gonna be a quick time event. Let's get to work.
They vanished.
And they all have stealth tech.
You?
I was just passing by.
Why do you have our bike?
Mizuki, they're using optical camouflage. Use thermo mode.
Right. I can see their
How do you
bodies
know
in
about
sneakers.
Turbo mode?
Wait, how did you know that?
I guess.
No, you didn't. Oh, hold up. That's my bike.
Exactly.
Did you at least ask?
Mizuki, I think you have it wrong.
What do you mean?
I got it on the internet.
Ugh.
Oh.
Anyway.
Wait,
Let's
what?
go.
Who the hell is this masked woman? I'm starting to think this masked woman is Mizuki. How handy though their optical camouflage happens to dissolve when they get hit. Ooh, that's gonna hurt for that poor guy. Nope, we failed. And Mizuki's dead. Whoops.
Mizuki!
Let's retry that. Why was she so worried about us? Yeah, I can't skip. I gotta go through the whole thing. So it's fun to watch. And he goes down, and now for the quick time events. Let's do it right this time. There we go. Did you just do a dragon dive? You're kind of insane, Mizuki.
The bitch Avengers or something?
Stronger than Black Widow.
What?
That's for sure.
Black Widow. What?
Let's get out of here.
I mean, you still have guns. You can still try.
Thanks. You helped me out again.
No, don't worry about it.
And just breaking. Who is it? It's Mizuki.
So, what's going on here?
Are you her long-lost twin? I have a lot of questions.
Guess it's time to let the cat out of the bag. The NASA glue loses its hold over time.
Big sis?
Nice seeing you again, Kizuna.
Oh, okay, it is her big sis.
Please stop calling me that. Hold on. I'm trying to process this.
Yeah, I think we're all trying to process this.
You know her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff happened and... Stuff happened? Fine. Whatever. I'll think about it later. What I want to know is... your face. We can talk about it all later. More
Or we could talk about it now.
Kizzy and Lien, you need to get out of here. Those guys might come back with reinforcements.
She has a 4-color border on her text.
Right.
You can use my bike. There's a helmet under the seat. The keys are still in the ignition.
Are you certain this is okay?
No, but just give it back as soon as you can, okay?
I can't thank you enough for this.
So, Kizuna's big sis
Hold on tight.
Okay.
that
Do you
Mizuki
know where
reminded
you're
her of
Well,
looks exactly
to
like
the ends
Mizuki.
of the earth.
all right. Let's go.
I am so confused.
Bye, you two! I hope you stay happy forever!
and tip over.
You stay happy forever, too!
Off they go. They'll be fine. Huh? What's wrong? What isn't wrong? Fair enough.
Yeah, fair.
Can we talk? Yeah, but before that, we need to get rid of those guys.
Oh, they're back.
They did not appear to even notice Kizuna and Lien escaping.
These guys are idiots. We can't let them follow them. We gotta take them down.
Okay.
So let's go, Mizuki. Mizuki. Ugh, damn it! I don't get anything that's happening, but fine.
You definitely
You and I
have
are gonna
an
talk about
eyeball, don't
everything
you?
After we're through with this. Fine by me. Well then.
Why do you have an
let's
eyeball?
start.
And it's not Tama or Aiba. Because it's blue.
Yeah!
Or grey, one of the two. And that's the end of that scenario. We don't actually get to find any more about her. Okay. Kizuna and Lien route. End. Well then. Next time on Somnium Files, Nirvana Initiative, we're gonna head back into Lien's Somnium and take out the other route. See you then.